I missed you! Didn't you miss me? Where did you go?
The boys' room?
Don't lie to me. Who's in there? What's her name? Tell me I'm pretty!
Today, we're going to take a good look at the episode that really broke her for me. So, Trixie Tang made her first appearance in A Wish Too Far, and right from the start, they made sure we knew that she was the prettiest and most popular girl in school.
Oh, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and popular Trixie Tang.
And just like any pretty, popular girl, she was also shallow, airheaded, and seemed to have nothing but thoughts of makeup and partying with the cool kids in her head.
Hi, Trixie.
Hello, popular boys, Tad and Chad.
Hey, Trixie.
Hello, popular girl, yet less popular than me, Veronica.
But unlike all of the crazy popular girls, Trixie actually had a moment at the end of the episode that made her a proper interesting character. Right at the end, as all of the kids left Timmy for doing the right thing and standing up for his friends, Trixie returned and actually praised him for what he did.
I think it was really sweet the way you stood up for your friends, and I better do this quick.
I don't know about you, but that shocked the pants off of me as a kid. It also gave me the courage to ask out my high school crush, and that didn't go well. Anyways, we see that Trixie has more to her than just being a stuck-up brat. She may have ditched Timmy for a party in a yacht like 2 seconds later, but this proved that she had depth to her, and the writers definitely pulled a bit more out of their hat for that plot line in a later episode, The Boy Who Would Be Queen. The start of the episode doesn't even hide the fact that the show wants you to hate Trixie. She's like every nerd's greatest enemy, and their greatest fear, all wrapped in one prepubescent packet.
Any idea what they're talking about? Blah, blah, shopping. Blah, blah, clothes. Blah, blah, we'll never notice you.
Nope.
Timmy, on the other hand, is on a mission to find something to give Trixie as a gift. While doing that, he accidentally gets himself turned into a girl after pissing Wanda off. Since he's a girl now, he decides to try and figure out what Trixie would like with his new girl brain. Solid plan, no notes. While shopping at a comic book store, Timmy fights someone over the last School Squisher comic. And who's that mysterious person in disguise? Trixie Tang.
Trixie Tang? No, I'm in here by accident.
The most popular girl in school is secretly a comic book nerd. Can you believe it? I certainly bloody didn't, and neither did Timmy. She's disguised as a boy, hiding in a comic book shop because she's terrified that if anyone finds out she likes boy stuff, they'll think she's weird. This is brilliant for her character. She's not just a stereotypical plastic girl with her head up her ass. She's an actual human, and it gets better. She and Timmy, as Tamantha, become best friends. Trixie literally rips up a photo of Veronica and declares Tamantha her new best friend.
You're my new best friend.
And while hanging out with her, Timmy finds out some crucial information. Trixie wants to meet a boy who is open to admitting that he likes girl stuff. She wants someone who's genuine, someone who doesn't care about the stereotypes. This is character depth, people.
If only I could meet a boy confident enough to admit he likes kissy goo goo. I'd go out with him even if he wore a stupid pink hat.
And oddly enough, for a guy who loves a show called the Kissy Goo Goo Romance Hour, Timmy fits the bill like a glove. I mean, I personally wouldn't be caught dead smooching a handheld TV, but do whatever you've got to do to get the girl, I guess. Later at her party, Timmy tries to connect with her by admitting he likes both girly and boy things, which is literally repeating her own words back to her. For a moment, you can see her considering it, but the fear of being with an unpopular kid wins out, and she kicks him from the party. However, and trust me, this is vital, she finally remembers and uses his full name, Timmy Turner, not Tommy or empty bus seat, his actual bloody name.
I like kissy goo goo and skull squisher. Oh my gosh. Bye, Timmy Turner. Hey, you remembered my name?
So, from this episode, we've learned a lot of things about Trixie. She's a closet geek who loves comic books, who's pressured by social expectations to stay prissy and stuck up. Remember this because the writers sure as hell didn't. Fast forward a bit to the episode Love Struck, and Trixie's character already starts to make a bit of a weird turn. It's Valentine's Day, and Timmy is determined to not repeat the same mistakes he usually makes while trying to get Trixie to be his Valentine. This year, he creates this massive, elaborate musical number for her. Sounds super romantic on paper, right? The only problem is, he does it in the middle of the bloody night and wakes her up.
Will you be my Valentine?
Oh, Timmy.
Fair enough, to be honest. I'd do the same if someone woke me up at 2 a.m. with a song and dance routine, no matter how well put together it was. Instead of taking the time to reflect on why he needs the attention of a girl so badly, he instead wishes away all of the girls and nearly destroys the world. The usual bullshit adventure happens and everything gets fixed in the end as usual. And crazily enough, Trixie finally accepts Timmy's Valentine.
And I realized your gift was the best, so I accept. Timmy Turner, I will be your Valentine.
But then the funny thing is, Timmy actually rejects her for Tootie. And yeah, the power of true love, blah, blah, blah. But her immediate reaction to being rejected is to instantaneously fall in love with Timmy.
Somebody else deserves my special Valentine love more than you do.
You're rejecting me? Oh my gosh. I am so into you now.
So, now Trixie only wants what she can't have? That's not great character development, mate. It's reducing her to a trope. And of course, by the next episode, she's back to rejecting Timmy because status quo is king. This is where the flanderization starts. The writers are slowly stripping away the interesting parts of Trixie's character and replacing it with shallow, popular girl who only cares about attention. Where's the comic book loving closet geek? Where's the girl who wanted someone genuine? She's disappearing, episode by episode, and it's about to get so much worse because we're all about to get the episode that really broke Trixie as a character. It turned her from an actual character that wants dreams and aspirations to a cardboard cutout of a girl with cartoonish tropes. And yeah, I know this is a cartoon, but no excuses. Anyways, what episode was just so bad that I'm going to use it for the rest of the video to yap about it? Well, that episode would be just the two of us. The episode that destroyed Trixie Tang's character forever. It all starts innocently enough. Timmy's at an ice skating rink during couples skate, and obviously he wants to partner with Trixie, ignoring the fact that Timmy cannot take a damn hint. This time, he's also got competition. It's all the other boys that seem to lose all brain cells at the very mention of her name. So, Timmy does what anyone with magical parents that can change the world in an instant would do. He starts making wishes to eliminate the competition. His first wish is making sure he's the only boy at school. Sounds pretty sensible enough. Make sure that there's no boys to fight for her attention, and he can have her all to himself. Yeah, that doesn't work. There's more people at the ice rink than just the boys in their school, after all.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle. I am French boy from a French school.
Okay, real quick. Just how many people want to skate with this one girl? It's getting ridiculous at this point. Is she the only girl in Dimsdale? Do these boys need therapy? So he fine-tunes it for a second wish. This time, he wishes to be the last boy on Earth. That should narrow it down a bit more, right? Surely, with no other boys on Earth, Trixie is all his. Wrong. There's still one more competitor for her affection. You're wrong yet again. This time, it's Mark Chang, the alien, who just gets to her first.
Earth female! As you can see from my gelatinous body and many waving tentacles, I am clearly not a boy of this Earth.
This one doesn't even make any sense. Why the would Mark even want her in the first place? Doesn't Mark, hate anything that humans find beautiful attractive? Whatever, I'm overthinking this again. So, Timmy makes his third wish, and this is where everything goes absolutely up. He wishes for him and Trixie to be the only two humans and/or intelligent life forms on Earth, besides his godparents. And of course, he also makes sure that Trixie wouldn't question why. Because of course, just this one time, logic actually applies. Everyone on Earth disappears. It's just Timmy, Trixie, Cosmo, and Wanda. That's it. And how long do you think it takes for Trixie to start losing her mind? The answer is immediately. I'm not even joking. The moment that Trixie realizes that there's no one around to admire her, she starts freaking the hell out.
Don't ever leave my side!
She develops what Cosmo calls attention decrease syndrome. Her eyes become all twitchy and crazy, and she's pretty much addicted to Timmy telling her she's pretty, over and over and over again. This is within minutes of everyone disappearing, by the way. Not days, not weeks, minutes. The girl's sense of self-worth is almost as fragile as those cookies I tried to bake last week. Quick word of advice, medium heat over 10 minutes is not the same as high heat over 2 minutes. I learned that the very, very hard way and very, very burnt way. I need a new oven. Anyway, tangent over. So what does the new and only couple of Dimsdale do in their free time? Well, they go-kart racing. Cute, right? Wrong. Because Trixie has rigged the go-karts with horns. One horn says, "Gosh, you're pretty," and the other says, "I know."
Gosh, you're pretty. I know.
They go to the library next, and Trixie starts making noise with megaphones because there's no one around to shush her. The girl who was obsessed with her image is now screaming through megaphones in a library because there's no one left to tell her to shut up. She's finally free from judgment, and she's using that freedom to make noise. That's what you're doing with your freedom. Really, Trixie? And you can clearly see Timmy's starting to see the consequences of what he's done. The pretty popular girl he's been chasing for years is now a twitching mess who can't go 2 minutes without validation. She's not as pretty as he remembers her right now, that's for sure. In fact, she's bloody terrifying. And then, oh God, then we get to the bathroom scene. 2 hours later, that's right, just 2 bloody hours later into this wish, Timmy comes out of the bathroom to find Trixie waiting outside.
I missed you. Didn't you miss me? Where did you go?
The boys' room?
Don't lie to me. Who's in there? What's her name? Tell me I'm pretty.
Her eyes are completely insane now, twitching everywhere. The girl has lost her marbles, and they've rolled down the damn drain. For f***'s sake, you are both 10. When I was 10, you know what I was doing in the bathroom? Shoving tissues down the toilet because I was a dumb little shit. I wasn't having romantic runaways with girls. And Trixie, mate, you're the only 2 people on Earth. She knows they're the only 2 people on Earth. They've gone all over town and not seen a single soul. But her mind has deteriorated so much that she's forgotten basic logic and has become paranoid and obsessive. This was the same girl that was completely fine with going to comic book stores by herself and someone who craved individuality. Now she's nothing but a walking bag of hormones and desperation. The writers took a character with potential and revealed that underneath it all, she's always been this broken. And you know what I call that kind of bullshit? Textbook character assassination. Even Cosmo and Wanda notice how absolutely mental things are getting. Cosmo warns Timmy and straight up tells him to wish things back to normal before he gets a full helping of crazy. But does Timmy listen? Of course not. He finally gets to have Trixie as his girlfriend. Let's just, ignore the fact that she's clearly having a mental breakdown that would make a psychiatrist weep. At least she's his girlfriend having a mental breakdown. Eventually, though, even Timmy realizes this was a terrible idea. And by realize it's a terrible idea, I mean, gets so terrified, he tries to chew his own arm off.
Only one thing to do. Trying to gnaw your own arm off like a trapped coyote, are you?
He tries to break up with her, and if any of you have ever tried to end shit with a crazy girlfriend, then you know damn well that things definitely did not go as planned.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yes, I am.
I knew it! You were trying to chew your arm off in a desperate attempt at freedom!
Trixie chases Timmy through Walmart with a buzzsaw, a lawnmower, and then, I shit you not, an attack helicopter. Where did she even get an attack helicopter? Does Walter Walmart just have military-grade weapons section between the gardening supplies and the frozen foods? What kind of shop is this? And the whole time, she's screaming cheesy movie one-liners, like she's auditioning for a Hollywood gig or something.
Missiles sold separately?
She's trying to murder him. Luckily for Timmy, missiles for the helicopter are sold separately. But she was just genuinely about to blow this kid up for not wanting to give her any attention. Christ, Trixie. Next time, just get some therapy. It's easier and cheaper. Eventually, Timmy wishes everyone back to normal. Trixie's memory gets wiped and she goes back to being her regular popular self. And everything's back to normal. And of course, Timmy has learned the values of a comfortable single life.
But I am done with couple stuff for a while.
Funny episode, right? Except no, not even a little bit. Because what this episode revealed is absolutely horrifying when you think about it for more than 2 seconds. Trixie Tang has 0 sense of self-worth. And who better to reveal that than I, the man with an army of Horrid Henry merchandise on his bedside table. Remember the girl who secretly loved comics? The one who just wanted someone genuine? The one who had interests beyond being just pretty? Yeah, turns out that was all bullshit. Because the moment those admirers disappeared, so did her entire personality. Her popularity isn't just some cute little character trait. It's a goddamn drug that this girl needs to keep her from becoming the fucking Joker. Oh, ran out of breath there. I know this cartoon is meant to be episodic. Nothing carries over from one episode to the next, and we're just supposed to laugh and look past it. But I cannot find anything funny about a girl being so broken inside that she tried to kill someone with a lawnmower after 2 hours without validation.
Sure, and you can understand that if I can't have you, nobody can!
Trixie isn't my favourite character in the show, but she sure as hell didn't deserve what was done to her. I had hope for her that was almost as futile as hoping that Timmy would finally give our girl Tootie a shot. After A Wish Too Far, I thought they'd do something with her, beyond just the repeated trope of her rejecting Timmy to move the plot along. But not only was I wrong, the show pretty much spat in the face of my dreams. And what do I mean? After completely destroying Trixie's character, the writers, they just gave up on her entirely. They tried to fix it once. In the Wishology trilogy, Trixie discovers fairies. She and Timmy share a proper kiss, and they have genuine moments together. Character development, growth, everything we've been waiting for. And then Jorgen just wipes her memory and erases everything. Back to square one. Status quo restored once again. Development cancelled. After that, the writers just stopped caring. Her appearances dropped off dramatically. By season 7, she had her last speaking role in Cosmo Rules. After that, just background cameos. I kid you not, you might as well see her as nothing more than a cardboard cutout afterwards. She basically vanished, barely being mentioned and never even seen. She was basically one of the main characters of the show and a reason for a lot of major things that happened in the series. But now, she's just nothing. And you want to know why? The writers admitted they lost interest in her character. They found Mr. Crocker, Mr. Turner and Foop more fun to write. Great priorities, lads. Her voice actress, Dion Kwan, I'm so sorry if I've butchered that name, who's legally blind and required scripts in Braille, they just stopped giving her scripts.
This is horrible. You're horrible. You're an irredeemable monster.
What took you so long, idiot?
Didn't even have the decency to write her off properly. They just quietly pushed her aside and hoped no one would notice. Crazy to think that the girl whose entire personality revolves around her popularity wasn't even popular enough with her own creators to stay relevant. I'm very sure there's some sort of philosophical bullshit I could spin from this, but I'm running on nothing but caffeine and depression, so I'm gonna head off. Cheerio.